And we're back. And I figured out what was wrong. Nothing. Occasionally, these games, like all games, will, kind of hiccup. We had a hiccup. So when I came back in, I just camped back out to the main screen and I picked up both the trainee's axe and the shield. Now, if you look at the screen, you'll see that over here, there's a list of quests, and the lesson of the Iron Bow appears here. And it says 0 of 1 loot and equip trainee's axe. Now, I'm going to hit B. B brings up your bags. Like EverQuest and every other game, your mission in life is to have as many bags as possible. But you'll see that there are two things like it. And sure enough, there's the trainee's axe, the trainee's shield. How do we equip them? The way that you equip them is to literally pull up your character. You can either click this little lady down here, or you can just hit C. I tend to be a keyboard person. And so then you take, once we equip the axe, I'm going to take the axe, I'm going to left click it from my inventory, and I'm going to drop it onto Stefania. And you'll see that it went right into the slot it was supposed to go. Very easy peasy. I'm going to do the same thing with the training shield. I'm just going to hold my left mouse down, drag it over here, drop it. Both equipped. Now, if you look, you'll see it went very fast, but you'll see objective completed up here in yellow. But then, if you look at the quest, it says ready for turn in. What does that mean? That means I go back to the person who gave me the quest, unless they told me to go somewhere else. So we come back to Master Shangyi, and lo and behold, if you look over his head, he has a question mark. It is very counterintuitive. When we first started playing, I was like, why is there a question mark? I guess he has a quest. In World of Warcraft, exactly the opposite. There's an exclamation point when there's a quest for you to take, and a question mark when there is a turn in or a return that you need to do. So we need to go back. So I'm going back to this dude, Master Shangyi. He's just chilling. And I'm going to right click him.
It is good to see you, my student.
It's good to see you too. In event, you see again now the lesson came up, but instead of offering me something to do, it says here are your rewards. Down at the bottom, complete quest. Click that. You get a nice herald. Get some experience. Let's talk about experience. This is your spell and abilities bar. You will over time have more than one of these. But we start out with some basic abilities down here. But what I want you to look at is this little purple down at the bottom. That's your experience. Every time that purple bar fills up, you level up. So just for doing that one little errand, I am now 4/10 of the way to level 2. Many times, when you finish one quest from somebody, they offer you another one, and that's what's happened here. Master Shanghi has offered me the lesson of the Sandy Fist. Has the dialogue, but the objective is for me to destroy 5 training targets downstairs in the training grounds. And if I do that, I get armor. I get a piece of cuffs. Right now, I'm wearing cuffs. This is a good opportunity to show you. If you have a piece, you always come into the game with some raggedy equipment that if you don't replace it, eventually it'll be all bad. And so many of the early quests are designed to give you basic weapons and basic armor, and as you level, you'll get access to better armor, better weapons. Currently, if you look, you'll see I have, it's offering me these initiate's cuffs if I complete this quest. It says it's an item level 2 that binds when picked up. Now we talked about not drop and no drop. Binds when picked up means that it binds to this character. Nobody else, I can't give this away or sell this to anybody. Alright, and it's a piece that goes on my wrist. It's made of mail, which is metal. Why? Because I'm a warrior who wear heavier stuff. The box next to it says currently equipped. That's the armor that the character was created with. And it's got several attributes, and we'll talk about armor in a different video. But it's telling me that if I replace this armor he's going to give me with, I said that I replace what I'm wearing right now with what he's going to give me, I'm actually going to get a slight 1 point increase in my armor. So I want to do that. Many times you'll find that the stuff you're offered is worse. You may want to get it anyway and sell it. Being broke is an integral part of early playing this game. So I'm going to accept this quest because I like hitting training dummies. So let's take that. I'm going to go downstairs again. Da-da-da-da-da. See, I have my little shield on now where I didn't before. So next I got to find some training dummies. They're down here somewhere. Aha! Training dummies. So now I'm supposed to attack these guys. So now, let's find out. To attack. Yes. See, it lights up. It means I can hit it. You'll notice there's a little arrow there. Or there's a little weapon. There's also another player next to me who is killing the dummies. One of the bad things about these games is that sometimes people can be rude. Most people are nice, but some can be rude. So I'm going to come find my own dummy. And I'm going to attack the dummy. Set up. That's one of my spells. This is amazing. So you just gonna stand back all the time. Dude is taking on my dummies. It's one of those. So we're just gonna. Now there is a way to auto attack, but I don't have it set up on my keyboard. It's okay. You see, I've destroyed 3. I need 2 more. Let's cast a spell on that one again, because I really like that spell. It's called Lightning Bolt. That should be. Doesn't kill it though. Just once it a little bit. Ooh, that's a special attack that apparently is fun. I'll have to try them again. Everybody starts with some basic stuff. Everybody. Depending on your class. This girl, as I mentioned, is a hybrid, so she can both attack with her weapon. Like this. As you can see, she's not very good yet. Okay, destroyed 5 targets. So here we go. It says, ready for turn in. That's always the trigger to go back to the person who gave you the job. Again, right click on him.
Forget injuries. Never forget kindnesses.
Person's quite inspirational. I'm going to get the cuffs. Oh, and I also get a silver. So when I click, and I get 520 experience. So I'm going to click complete quest. Now that herald signified that by finishing that quest, I got enough experience in the bar to become level 2. So congratulations me. I am a level 2 character. And as you can see, we go on from there. We can do the next quest and so on and so on. And eventually, these quests will give you the basic armor and then send you to a slightly higher area where you will get better stuff. So that's it for this video. That's an example.